Hi, this is David Grissom. I want to talk to you now about soloing on Way Down Deep, the title song from my third record. And the first part of the solo is just basically in G, kind of a variation of the hook. It's just kind of soloing on G for the first 8 bars, I think it is. So on a vamp like that, it's sort of self-explanatory to a certain extent. It's, G minor pentatonic, G Dorian. You can play the third or the minor third, which is something I do quite often, especially when I'm not, the rhythm section is not playing a B anywhere in their chords, the major third. So it sort of leaves it open to interpretation, and that's one of the reasons a lot of the chord voicings that I play and the way I write tunes, especially solo sections, allow for the minor third or the major third, and especially the in-between notes between those two, which really are, it's like an Albert King, B.B. King, very much emulating a singer that doesn't just play strict scales. You're playing notes that are in between. So in the key of G, B's the major third, B flat's the minor third. So I might take that minor third and bend it up just shy of the major third. When I'm soloing on this tune, I'm not necessarily trying to, but inevitably end up sort of incorporating some of the characteristics of the hook in my soloing. And in that case, the hook being those first position G licks with open strings, I'm going to incorporate a lot of that into my soloing. Also because I love the key of G, and all the open strings can be played in the key of G. It really allows you to exploit the open strings. So, every solo time I play the song, the solo is completely different. But a typical way of something I might do is start lower. 2, 3. The second half of the solo in Way Down Deep is technically moves to the key of C, and the chords are C, D minor 7, C over E, to an F, then it comes back to the C, D minor 7, C with an E in the bass, to an F, then you're back at the riff. So when I'm soloing over that section, I'm thinking that I am definitely in the key of C, and I'm playing a C major scale for the most part. Because of the chord progression, it's all diatonic, meaning all the chords are within the key of C major. They're not any flat 7s or flat 3s. It's just 1, 2, and 1 over 3 and 4. The 1 being the C, the 2 being the D minor 7, 1 over 3 is the C over E, 4 is the F chord. And again, I'm playing F add 9 again, but up here. So in soloing over that, That's all a C major scale resolving back to G, where the the chords then go back to the again when it goes to the C. Anything in C, you can just play a C major scale, but try to make it melodic. I try to make it melodic. You know, it's a little bit of a relief from the heaviness. And having that relief in the solo section sort of when you get back to the heavier riff, it feels like, oh yeah, now we're back in it. And so it's nice to have that contrast, and it's fun. It's also fun to come out of a strict sort of minor pentatonic vein of soloing into a much more melodic program, if you will. But that's the solo section.